Hey guys, what's up? It's Finch here. We're back with another black-white game. This time it's my game. I played against Dr. Caetano93 this week. So coming in, we're both 4-1. Pretty impressive start to our campaigns this SPL. For me, it's my fourth SPL as a player. I believe fifth overall. Maybe fifth is a player, sixth overall. Jeez, I'm getting old. It's been since SPL 6. But for Caetano, it is actually his first SPL. He won his debut. I believe that was against Okuru, then he fell to Dice, and he's won all three games since then, putting him at an impressive 4-1. He also played World Cup. I believe he played RBY, though, not Black-White. And he's played some other smaller tournaments, such as DPL, the Black-White Global Championship tournaments, as well as the Ribbon Circuit Championship. So he's definitely been around. He knows the tier quite well. Anyway, so going into this game, I had a bit of an idea of what I expected, a bit of a more up-tempo, kind of aggressive team, with probably some breakers in the mix and maybe an unconventional set or two. So I was kind of on my toes, and I didn't want to give him much room, so I knew I wanted to do something more offensive myself. I was kind of back and forth between this and one other team, but ultimately I decided that seeing as he used Jirachi the last 2 weeks, he's a bit less likely to use it this week, especially seeing as I tend to use things like Heatran and extra, a little bit more than average guy like Rotomosh, Ferrothorn, obviously, to take advantage of Jirachi's presence. A little bit more than average dude, not a ton. And I just also know his Jirachi wasn't that high, so I kind of suspected this would be a good week to kind of blitz with some Psychic types. That coupled with the fact that, generally speaking, his structures, aside from the last couple weeks, have been quite vulnerable to them. Even if I faced one of the teams he did like use over the last couple weeks, just one trick away from being able to break things open with Rear Nicholas or Alakazam. It was actually hidden power fire Alakazam, as we'll see later. So yeah, but this is actually the same 6 John W used against me. But he had an offensive Trick Room Rear Nicholas with Recover. I'm actually using Calm Mind plus Focus Blast plus Hidden Power Ice. He used Scarf Landorus. I'm using Rocks Landorus and Scarf Latios. And he used Rocks Calm Mind, just 4 attacks. So yeah, without further ado, I'll just kind of go through my team once more. It's 4 attacks, Ground Tower, Fire Blast, Earthquake, dual Dark Move. Sorry, I don't know what I'm stuttering over there. Just Spikes, Ferrothorn with Knock, Gyro, Special Defensive, Focus Blast plus Hidden Power Ice, Rear Nicholas, Calm Mind. Yeah, Alakazam with 4 attacks, Hidden Power Fire, Grass Knot. Scarf Latios with Trick Recover, and a Stealth Rock Defensive Landorus T with 240 speed for Breloom because he quite likes Breloom. And on the Doctor's side, he has a Landorus T, Tyranitar, Ferrothorn, Tracheon, Alakazam, and Rotom W. So it looks like a very respectable team there. So right off the bat, I knew he was going to lead with Rotom W because he leads with Rotom W whenever he has it, pretty much. I looked through players' replays and I kind of analyzed these trends so I could get the lead matchup right because in a momentum-oriented tier such as Black-White, every single turn can matter so much. So getting that knockoff turn 1 and getting a spike up turn 2 is really good. And if he misses with just even bigger advantages, he might be able to get a second knockoff if he goes to his own Ferrothorn. It's worth noting. I'm thinking that he's almost definitely going to be Scarf on Landorus in this team with a Swords Dance or a Breaker kind of Tracheon. I don't think it's choice banded. Probably Sasham, Choppletar, and just a Spikes Ferrothorn standard enough. So yeah, nothing out of the ordinary there. It really depends what the track set is, and maybe he could be some surprise Landorus set, not Scarf, which could definitely get me. So without further ado, let's get out into this game. So I'm going to lead with Ferrothorn again, picking Rotom W, and he's going to lead with just that. So that's good for me. He's going to miss Wish turn 1, which is huge for me. I'm going to get a knock and a crit. So that's actually an ideal start for me right off the bat. He's going to land turn 2, thankfully for him, and I'm going to get a spike up. Now I'm predicting a Volt Switch into his own Ferrothorn. So I'm going to go for a knock here. Pretty safe play. I think I'm going to get that right. So now he is one of his 2 main psychic quote unquote checks is beaten down already. Although with Hidden Powered Fire and Focus Blast and Rear Nicholas, I kind of am okay. Hidden Powered Fire and Alexander that is. He's going to go for a knock. I'm going to go Landorus here. One could argue that better play was going to Rear Nicholas and trying to set up early, but I want to get Rocks up quickly because he had no spinner. So yeah, I did that. And then I'm predicting him to go for Spikes after he Leech Seeds the Landorus, send some chip. So I go to Tyranitar to get stand up and also threaten that with Fire Blast. And I went for Fire Blast just to safe because I also know with Rotom W being weakened, I didn't really mind. See, he's already down to 62 here. Now I'm going to go Rear Nicholas. I didn't want to let Pharaoh take too much more damage. And I know that if he goes Tar, I'm making it take 25%. Now, here's a bit of an interesting turn. Since I am Focus Blast, I could go for Focus Blast and try and take it out. But I figure he is more likely to Crunch or Stealth Rock because Dinner Rocks up, since he's Choppleberry, than he is to probably to Pursuit. So I'm going to switch out, get Landorus in and threaten him because with the chip damage on Rotom W plus no leftovers plus Rocks up, that can die to 2 U-turns. And Ferrothorn knocked plus spike set. So yeah, it could be a big threat. So what I elected to do simply was switch out, and he actually got me there. I went for the pursuit, nice play. But that does mean that he still has no rocks in the field, so my Landorus can come in without taking any damage, which is good because it already took knock and leech seed. So yeah, now I'm gonna go for hidden power ice, predicting the switch, and I'm gonna nail that. Now I don't know how much HP he had, but could have been min damage. I'm not minus special attack, but regardless, he's gonna live at 5%, and that is completely fine. I am max HP, so I do live a hidden power ice here almost always. In fact, probably always, unless he's like special attack investment from 86. So yeah, but I want to keep this alive for Tracheon, and I think he knows that. And seeing as he already got enough damage off of this, I kind of want to get out of the way and preserve it. As it is quite threatening to his team with the knockoff and the spikes and rocks. So I'm gonna go to Ferrothorn, and he's actually gonna predict that and go for Earthquake. Nice play there. And I wasn't sure if he'd be Scarf. So I just let myself stay in. Honestly, if I was a bit more assertive, I could have went back Landorus, but I didn't want to risk that coming in on in bar ice, so I wasn't in bar ice range. He goes for an Earthquake there, and again, I'm still not positive, and also I want to provoke this sequence where I go for Surf here, so he sees him Scarf, and then he wants to go to Tar to trap me. So I'm figuring he's probably going to click Pursuit here, predicting the switch, or go for the rocks. And he just goes for the pursuit. Yeah, not the crunch, so that was good. It was a very realistic possibility. Went for crunch, that would have sucked for me, but it worked out nicely. I got 50-50 right. So that's big. So now I feel like I have a nice lead at this point. He goes Rotom, which is a smart play. I think now I just fought off Rio Nicholas. He probably went for a Hydro Pump, knowing they could kill me after Sand if it got a decent roll. Or it could kill the Landorus if I got greedy. But yeah, he misses first, hits the second, and it was always killing the Rio Nicholas from that range. Unfortunately, Rio Nicholas looked like a good win condition at start, but it wasn't. Anyway, this turn actually took a minute to think. So from 37, Psyche doesn't always kill max special defense Rotom, but I saw the Fire Blast damage on Rotom did 12, so therefore he wasn't max special defense. He was probably plus special defense, and I got him in roll, but it wasn't max, so it was like 36 min with Psychic 43 max. So I know, okay, this was worth risking. It was worth risking, so I went for it. That meant I didn't have to go Latios. Now he goes to Zam, and now I go Tar, figuring, okay, not going to focus on me probably, and if he does, he'll sit 2. He goes for Shadow Ball, I get that right, and to make matters worse for him, he misses the first, and this pretty much locks up the game for me, no matter what it is. So I get the Pursuit off here, and he's going to hit the second one, which is good for him, but seeing as I'm still alive, and I have Earthquake, I'm able to make sure that the Dragon can't set up on me, barring like Balloon. It turned out that he was actually a really cool Dragon set with Life Orb, Hidden Power Ice, and Quick Attack. So that actually could have won if I let the Alakazam Sash Break and Alakazam more. So going hard there was really crucial to my own victory. And he went for Shadow Ball instead of Focus Blast to get me in Quick Attack range, which made a lot of sense. Because Latios is also in Quick Attack range. Anyway, I go for Psychic here, knowing that after Psychic, it's always going to be in Hidden Power Fire range. He did like 68 min. I put him at 65. It was perfect. He wasn't even max special defense given that Psychic roll unless I got max. But yeah, and now I'll just be able to win the game with Alakazam 3-0 victory. Would have been a lot closer had he gotten that Whistle turn 1. Or potentially even if some other things were played differently. But to be fair, I think Rio Nicholas probably could have been played as a win condition if I didn't go to it on Rotom there. I just wanted to preserve Ferrothorn a little bit. But yeah, it worked out as I played it anyway. Good game, fairly close. So I'm going to advance to 5-1. And Caetano is unfortunately going to fall to 4-2, but still a great tournament from this far, and I'm really excited to see what it brings in future weeks. It was a cool Tracheon set. Unfortunately, didn't get to show it off to the fullest of its kind of capabilities, but still a good game. I'd like to think it was pretty well played by me. That HPS turn got me a pretty big lead. I called that Landorus nicely. But yeah, it's Finch. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Back with more later. Peace.